something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Play fake, looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. They had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Cross. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kurt. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. In the back 9 of the season, let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Looking to scramble. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. The 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they're running on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Bachmeier. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Makes it look easy. Breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The back's got it. Breaks it open space. They scoop up the ball. It's on a live play. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down. We're going to throw the football.
On the move now.
And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Promising start to the drive, but now two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession?
Moves out of the pocket.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. And there's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting him off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line.
Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can you keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision?
Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Makes a quick grab. And he rolls that about. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, that is a great throw, but first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Scanning the field. It's Bachmeier. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Same tailback, another carry. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Handoff to the back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Sixth play of the drive coming up.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it.
Lets it fly to the wideout.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a deep shot right down the middle. Touchdown, tie. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it here.
Got the first down and still motoring.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Running game is working. The sticker though in first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Swarm with a pass rush.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Sutter. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly.
And that one's picked off. What a play.
Boy, it seems like anytime this defense is pressuring him, he loves to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. And to me, he just tried to do too much, and the ball ends up getting intercepted.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. He's running out of time here.
You know, heave the ball deep down that right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake on first down.
On the move now.
Contact as he let the ball go.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this field goal attempt, trying to get inside the kicker's head. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He lets it go on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Toss it to the back, running left. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Ducks back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And they're trying to push it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their...
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Heading left after the handoff. Fights through the tackle. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The punt team making their way on the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
A deep shot to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On
first down. It's play action. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Quarterback tip. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Press coverage now from the secondary. It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. to get us going. That mistake sets the offense up with a 40. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He lets it rip. He's got it in the open. They can't stop him. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball. Once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
He hands it off from the gun.
6-yard gain sets up the 3rd and 4.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for that 4th down.
He's looking to throw.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Touchdown, Ducks. They couldn't stop him there. Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession.
And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Cut quickly.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's found some room at the 45. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback is forced out. That's a huge loss, a big sack for this defense. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
2nd down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. But we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period here. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the 1st down and more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The senior able to make the stop after a short game. The Dutch hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the single back takes the handoff.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon.
So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the PAT is good. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense facing fourth down.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Important second down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He fires downfield. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking for his back. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Running out of time in the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Caught, completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Eludes a tackle. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Trying to make the first with a wide receiver run. And they'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it down the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
It's another deep shot. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
He's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Will not be brought down.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Fires it to the wideout.
Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking for his big tight end.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play.
Good for a first down. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Gets the first and still running.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quick throw testing the middle.
What a catch! They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
And the Ducks will line up now. It's first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down